Hey everyone, it's Jenny with Talk To Me Tuesday. It is Wednesday, January the 1st, 2020. Happy New Year. Hoping everyone had an absolutely wonderful, amazing 2019 and ready for the new year. Let's see, yesterday I worked on a bunch of my behind the scenes patterns, and I got all of the main ones completely done. I do have two set aside that I'm wanting to redo. There's nothing wrong with them other than I don't like my color choices. So I'm going to be redoing them. But today I plan on spending the entire day working on my cathedral window. I have already bagged up and ready to go 3 sections, and I will be running out of the orange very soon. I'll probably be running out of it today, which is fine because I plan on I'm gonna do a little section about this size and try the green as the background. This is the green. This is actually backing fabric. It's 108 wide, and it is probably going to be the fabric that I use on it for the backing. But I'm going to try it out in the actual section. So I cut me a little piece off of it so I can give it a shot. Try that out. So working on that today. Another thing that I am looking into is Body Hunter Mystery Quilt. Started just here a couple of weeks ago, and she used a lot of blues in this one, and I'm perfectly cool with blues, but I always like to change up. I don't like mine to be exactly like everybody else's, so I decided not to go with the blues, and I'm going to go with browns on it. But I'm kind of waiting for the reveal because I want to test it this year, because I'm going to be making probably a king or a super king size quilt out of it, and I really don't want to put all that effort into it and it not quite be what I want. So let me show you what colors I've gotten so far. This is what I have used for her colors. And then I have some green, and this right here would be the replacement for the light blue. We have some neutrals. This is nowhere near enough neutral, but I have some other neutrals that I'm going to be blending in with that. And then this is my browns that will be replacing the dark blue. I'm probably going to be waiting until the end, until it's over, before I even attempt. I want to make a couple of blocks, try it a couple of different ways, because I'm thinking about doing, her way, which is the neutrals with the colors the way that she has it. And then I'm thinking about doing another one with the exact same colors, but the opposite, using the darks where the lights are and the lights where the darks are. So I don't know. Hold on to this. She should be doing the reveal, if not today, then probably within the next couple of weeks. I know sometimes it's on New Year's and sometimes it's a couple of weeks after New Year's. Another project that I am starting to think about. Here a while back I participated in the Festival of Quilts here at our little local bank, and I ended up purchasing me a quilt while I was there. And of course, it's a Long Star. I absolutely, it's one of my all-time favorites. It's also one of my patterns that I struggle with. I can make these if I am doing the English paper piecing, but if I try almost any other method, my points just don't. I struggle with it. So of course, it's one of my all-time favorites because it is also one of the ones that I struggle with. But I absolutely love the quilt, but I don't believe it was stored properly, because the edges are stained up pretty bad. You may not be able to see it from there, but the edges are stained up pretty bad. And so what I'm thinking about doing on the outer edges, let's see if you can see that. See where we have a narrow red, a narrow white, and then a wide red and then a wide white. I'm thinking about cutting all of this white off and then squaring up the top red and then just putting a border on it right there and get rid of all this white that's on the outer edge, because in some spots it's pretty stained up pretty bad. I don't figure it'll take me too awfully long to do that, because all I'll be doing is adding a new binding to it, you know, just cutting it down, adding a new binding to it, and then I probably will just display it. I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going to use it or if I'm just going to display it. I might do both. I might display it for a while and then use it. But that is what I'm working on. If I also finished up my Paint with Diamonds, my Doctor Who one, I was actually gifted this in 2018. Gifted it, and then I just never finished it. I feel like I want to sneeze, y'all. Sorry. Of course, David Tennant's one of my all-time favorites. This has the first 10 Doctors and their companions. So it doesn't have, you know, Matt Smith. Anyways, from 11 on. It doesn't have them, but I absolutely love it. I still need to press it down, you know, put something heavy on it for a day or two, press it down, and then I'll seal it up. I haven't quite decided if I'm going to use, there's a couple of different ways to seal it, and then of course I've got to get a frame for it. And I've already got my next Paint with Diamonds set out, which is about twice the size of this one, which is also Doctor Who. David Tennant, of course, all-time favorite. But a couple of years ago, I was able to meet him, and we had a photo op and, you know, autograph, and it was really cool. We went to Wizard World, and we just had a blast. So that's it. That's all I've got going on, and I'm wishing y'all a happy new year and hoping y'all have an absolutely wonderfully crafty week, and I will see y'all next week. Bye.